Alright, don't own the rights to the music. Here's where we're at. After a weekend of dealing with this thing, I got figured out what someone did. This bike should have self-canceling turn signals. So when you make a turn signal goes off. They never did work. That's why the wiring harness looks like that one and not like that one. That's why this is like this. The turn signals have been rewired directly to the switch, which is fine. Just do a decent job of your wiring. So what we're going to do is leave this the way it is because everything works, but we're going to tidy this up a little bit. Do some soldering work. I already started. Got a couple of the connections tidied up. That's what a proper soldered connection should look like. Not like that. And that's called, well, we got a soldering iron and we don't know how to use it. This coincidentally was the white wire that was powering these extra lights on the front, which I haven't actually pulled them off yet, but this can go, and this is where they added this ground wire. But we need this ground wire for the marker lights, so we're going to tidy all that up. I'll show you all that in just a minute. These need cap too. This is a power, and this is a ground. I have no clue what they were originally powering, but we're going to leave them in there because they got good bullet connectors. We just got to tidy that up. And if we do decide we're going to add something when I figure out what circuit this goes to, this will be a good tap-in. So, anyways, hopefully I'll be able to string this all together into a video, and yeah, you'll get to see progress as it goes. Did get the stereo to work. Works properly now. Just may swap the top half of that box onto here. I'll have to swap the seat pad, but as you see, this one does not have the 4-speaker stereo system. This one does. That'll be more wiring, so that might not happen like now. That might be an over the winter thing, but yeah. Back to it later. Alright, here we go. Yeah, don't own the rights to the music. I have to say this every time, because whatever, dude. No, this is the after. These are all power wires. Green is ground. Why we use blue for power, I don't know. These Hondas, it's usually blue or brown, but somebody used blue. I can live with that. Basically, they had it wired right. They just did a really shoddy job. This is everything soldered together. Shrink wrapped. Like it should be. See, soldering iron, a little bit of solder, shrink wrap, and I'll get you one of these. Got every size you need. I'll get you a wiring diagram. When you're gonna wire a bike, you take your time. Use this diagram. Use a multimeter. Keep the directions for the multimeter, because the cheap ones like this are kind of a pain in the butt to use. Been doing it forever. I still refer to the directions on stuff. It's just easier. But yeah, this is what all we were dealing with. I could probably find it in here. I'm not going to waste y'all's time and mine. I actually marked, this is how often I had to go back to this. I actually marked the page for the wiring diagrams for my year bike. That way I can get to it quickly. Turn signal cancel unit. This is gone on this bike. The angle sensor is gone. These two are gone. And what they had done was wired everything to the switch just like a standard motorcycle. Like I said, I can totally live with that. I don't need self-canceling turn signals. But yeah, that's what all this mess was in here. And it is now, like I said, they had it done right. They just did a really sloppy job on the wiring. So it's now all neatened up. We'll get her buttoned up. And I do believe we're going to mount this windshield on this bike. Just because I like it better, especially for the winter months. And then we'll get around to dealing with this mess here. This is all the plastic that come off of it. So that's all I've got to go back on. And yeah, I've been a busy boy all weekend fixing this dang thing in this little teeny tiny garage. We're amassing quite a bit of gold wing parts here. I can build like 4 bikes with everything I got. Alright. Catch y'all later, man. I got stuff to do. I'll do update videos as I go. It is what it is, man. It's a lot of work, a lot of wiring, and a lot of boring stuff. Really nothing exciting to show y'all. Yeah, I don't own the rights to the music, Facebook. Fuck you. Radio works. Mission accomplished number 2.